What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. This was yesterday's YouTube pick right here. It unfortunately did lose. I took Ricky White over and then Malik Williams over. Ricky White did not play, which sucks because he is a huge part of this offense, especially the passing game. Obviously, he's the number one receiver by far and away. Probably like the most number one receiver that you can even be in any college football team is probably Ricky White. There's a lot of games where he'll get like 7 or 8 catches and everyone else will get like 1, maybe 2 catches, okay? So huge part of this offense. He did not play, unfortunately. I guess he's just getting ready for the draft. But Malik Williams, I think he only had 5 pass completions, so they really struggled moving the ball through the air. Actually, the punter almost had more pass yards than him. The punter had a fake punt for like 60 yards or something like that, which is pretty funny. But yeah, obviously did not have too good of a play yesterday. The past 2 days, though, we had this one on Monday. We didn't hit it. We lost, though, by 0.5 kills. So super close on Monday. And then coming back on Tuesday, once again, back-to-back days, absolute heartbreakers right here, where Mario Anderson could not get 3 receiving yards for us, and we lost this one too. So getting extremely close this week on the YouTube plays. I feel like I've been reading the games right. I kind of talked about it yesterday, but like Memphis, West Virginia, I called it to be a shootout. It was absolutely a shootout. Mario Anderson just needed 3 more yards. And then this Falcons and Raiders game, I said that the Falcons were not going to pass very much because they're going to be ahead in the game. And that's what happened. Kirk Cousins actually had a really poor game, and he got subbed for it, right? Michael Penix is coming in now. So overall, it gotten extremely close. I feel like we've had some good calls. Hopefully we can cash this one today. Yeah, you know, everything I do pouring in is to try to make you guys money and try to give you guys the best plays possible. So we did hit this on the VIP yesterday, which is good to see. And then we hit some of these on the VIP too. We had this one. Got super close to this one. This was a heartbreaker. This guy actually got 2 headshots on the last round, which just sucks because he looked like he was going to go under. We also had a lot of 4-mans too. All of them pretty much missed. I'll be honest, like our strategy is these 2-mans, they keep us afloat, and then the 4-mans are kind of the haymakers, right? The 4-mans, these are kind of our jabs right here, and then the 4-mans are kind of the haymakers where we can really bump up in profit. And you can actually see this on the 6-month graph. So this probably isn't the best way to show it, but there's a lot of times where like what would be down, and then we bump up, right? And we kind of stay afloat, and then we really skyrocket up during these weekends or these days where we get a lot of 4-mans chaining together, okay? And that's exactly what we did in November. We had a lot of 4-mans back-to-back days or multiple 4-mans in a day. We actually went up 40 units in one day before on some Saturday of college football. But overall, guys, we are up 404 units. This is completely tracked, and this is actually, I just updated this about 10 minutes ago. So overall, 404 units. We're still at our goal. I tried to get above 400 units on the year. So we're kind of like fluctuating up and down between like 415 and 404. But I'm just waiting for that like day or a couple of days where the 4-man start falling for us. Because you know, we do really need the 4-mans to start really pushing forward. And as you guys saw, we've gotten extremely close to so many entries not hitting. And those are just heartbreakers. But if you guys don't know what a unit is, it's pretty much how much you're putting on every single bet. So some of you guys may put $5 as your unit. Some of you guys may put 20 as your unit. It's just how much you're betting on every single play. So to see how much you've been up in the past 6 months or since May 17th, I think it's a little bit more than 6 months now. You'd pretty much do how much you put on every single bet times this number right here, and that's how much you would be up, right? And pretty much if it makes sense for you to get on the VIP, then yeah. But again, there's going to be amazing weeks. There's going to be not so amazing weeks and days where we're just kind of like even, right? And that's kind of been like this week, really. We've been staying afloat with some of these 2-mans, but overall, these 4-mans, they'll hit eventually. I know they will. It's happened like 10 times before where we're just like fluctuating, and then like the 4-mans just start rolling in. But you got to tail every single play because you never know when that's going to be. So let's get into the play of the day. The first play is going to be on Sleeper, and then second play is going to be on PrizePicks. So if you guys don't know, on Sleeper, I really, really love the promo they're doing right now. All you have to do is put in a $20 NBA entry. It can actually be $5 to $20, and then you're getting a free entry the next day. Okay, so this is the best promo I've probably ever seen. I've been doing this for like 3 years. I've had this YouTube channel for a year now. This is the best promo I've seen any app ever give out, and you guys will have like 11 more days to do this, which is a ton of value. You'll get actually 11 free $20 entries if you signed up today. So definitely get Sleeper if you don't have it. pretty much here's the steps right here. You just put money into Sleeper using my link, take a $5 to $20 NBA entry every day, and then you get a $5 to $20 entry the next day. Okay, so whatever you put in that NBA entry, you get a $20 entry the next day. So we've been doing that, getting protected plays, putting that mostly into Counter-Strike, and then every single day we're also taking NBA plays. So so let's take Rudy Gobert over 11.5 rebounds. Really like this play here, and then LeBron James under 16.5 assists plus rebounds. So if you try to take this on PrizePicks, it'll be at 16. That's because we're getting really good value at Sleeper, and Sleeper has this line a little bit too high, right? And every single 0.5 and stuff, it matters, especially in basketball. I mean, that's the difference between a full assist or a full rebound and us hitting the play versus just pushing the play. So I would take this on Sleeper. Sleeper does, it seems like, bumps things pretty quickly. So if something does get bumped, I'll try to leave in the comments of like another play to take. I will just say the promo is the promo. So the promo is really where the gold is. Take an NBA, if you have another NBA play that you like, go ahead and throw it in, right? Throw it in as a 2-man, as a 3-man, whatever you want to do, because you will get a free $20 entry off of this, right? So explaining the math, you're pretty much paying someone $20 and they're giving you two $20 entries on top of it, right? So you would do that every single time. So if we hit two of these in a row, right? We hit the $20 one, and then we hit a protected play. Then you could pretty much turn just $20 into like $120 a day by doing that, right? And there's been a couple days that we've gone 2-0 already, where we hit 2 of them and we pretty much spend $20, win $120, or spend, if we go 1 of 1, we'd spend $20 and win $60, right? So really, really good. You're just getting free entries every day. Like, I don't know what else to say. You can sign up with Sleeper, and by texting me the word paid, I'll get you guys into Sleeper and get you guys signed up with my code. You can text me here at my number on the screen. You guys can also sign up for Rebet right here. My number is also on the screen. I'll get you guys 2 free months of my VIP for doing that. A lot of you guys have been taking advantage of that, which is great to see. And then same thing with Parlay Play. So multiple ways to get into my VIP. If you've done one of them, you can do another one. I get that question all the time, like, hey man, I already signed up for Rebet. Can I do Parlay Play now? Or I signed up for Bet Online in the past. Can I do Parlay Play? Yes, you can. Just text me. Number right here. I'll try to get back to you guys within 10 minutes. All right, so let's get into the play on PrizePicks for today. We do have this Thursday night football game, Chargers versus Broncos, and I am taking Gus Edwards over rush attempts and then Justin Herbert under pass attempts. So my theory here, I think the Chargers, they're probably going to win this game. You can see here, they played on October 13th. They won by 7 points, which is a pretty good margin here, and that's with the Broncos scoring a lot of points in the fourth, so they're really trying to get the ball rolling in the fourth. So they pretty much dominated this game, and they did it by running the ball. So you can see J.K. Dobbins, who's injured now, so Gus Edwards is now in. He got 25 carries, okay? He got 25 carries in this game, close to 100 yards pretty much, and then a touchdown. So the Chargers guys, they're going to see this, especially Jim Harbaugh. We know he's like a ground and pound. He's a Michigan guy. He likes running the ball. Chargers also on a little bit of a lose streak. I think they're on a lose streak because they are not sticking to their roots, which is running the ball this season and really just being physical. So Gus Edwards at 10 rush attempts, I think is honestly insulting. This should be like 13 or 14 at least. I wouldn't be surprised if even in the first drive that you see Gus Edwards getting the ball maybe 3, 4, even 5 times. And this line, is like right around the middle by the first drive already, which would be amazing for us. So Justin Herbert, taking him under pass attempts. He really hasn't hit this in the past 5 games. They've like passed a lot, but he's thrown a lot of completions too, right? So Chargers, Broncos, I think Chargers are going to come out victorious. And the more that the Chargers are winning in this game, the more they're going to run the ball, right? So the more they're winning, the more they're going to run the ball. Now, Justin Herbert, I will also just like allude to the fact that he did barely go over this line last time. So if you would have took this line, it actually wouldn't have hit because he got 34. That's because the Chargers had like 80 plays in this game to Broncos like 45. So they had so many more plays than the Broncos. I don't think that's going to happen again, you guys. I think that's pretty like just a one-off that they had like 40 or 35 more plays than the Broncos did last time. Just like that amount of plays is just inconsistent that's going to happen again. But I do think they're going to run the ball a lot and really try to establish that ground game. So also we're going to take Jacksonville State and Ohio in this game here. Now Jacksonville State, they're just one of those teams. The reason why I love college football is you can really tell what a team's going to do. Okay, a lot of these teams, they stick to one strategy, they stick to one thing, and they just keep doing that thing over and over and over again. Now, Jacksonville State, they're an absolute running team. They're a running team. They stick to the run, and they just keep running the ball, right? It's the same thing like Army, Navy, Jacksonville State. They're right in there. They run the ball so much, you guys. Now, opposite end of the spectrum would be like Miami or Syracuse. They're passing teams. All they do is pass the ball. They pass the ball 40, 45, 50, even 60 times a game. Jacksonville State, Tyler Huff at quarterback, there's a lot of games where he gets 12, 13, 14 pass attempts, even when they're losing the game. So even as they're losing the game, they still run the football, okay? And Tyler Huff also can run the ball too. So a lot of running in this game here. I'm going to take same thing, Trey Stewart to go over 23.5 rush attempts, and then Tyler Huff to go under his pass attempts here. Hopefully that Jacksonville State does win this game, because again, the more a team's winning the game, the more they're going to run the ball. But again, I don't think it matters too much. This team, they run the ball. They run the ball, and they don't think about it anymore. So that's why I love college football. It's very one-dimensional, whereas NFL teams, a lot of times, they have a lot of different strategies to approach the game. They kind of have to, because these defenses can shut down if you're just a running team or just a passing team. College football is different. It's like if they run the ball and they run the ball well, they'll do that every single play. So really good correlation up here. Again, if they only get like 50 plays in a game, that's going to be like 25 rush attempts, and then it's not going to be that many passes, right? So again, like a lot of rushes, not that many passes, a lot of rushes, not that many passes. Let's hope for some runs. Let's hope to not go 3 out of 4 once again. Yeah, we're due for a 4 out of 4 for sure. Like you guys saw these past couple of days, like these have just been brutal. So let's bounce back, especially on these YouTube plays. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you guys for watching.